Hi there, this is Drina Nibby, and I guide parents in uncovering their innate parenting powers to create intentional family cultures. And in today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about getting to know the voices in our head that especially get louder or softer while we're parenting, and why that's so important. So when humans are first born, we are completely dependent on our caregivers. And as infants, we figure out real fast which behaviors get reinforced through the withdrawal or the giving of approval and affection. Without approval and affection and figuring that out, we end up passing away. So it's a survival mechanism. And what we do is, depending on that approval or withdrawal of affection, we get certain messages about the way we should act, the way we need to act towards our caregivers and others, and it develops this template for relationships. This helps us figure out our own moral code as we go through life until the teen years. And in the teen years, we have to figure out how we're going to survive on our own. So what we do is we internalize our parents' voices so that we can figure out what we should and shouldn't be doing, and how we should and shouldn't engage, and how we can get the approval or affection from another person. So these voices, although they originate from our parents' voices, they develop this life of their own. And what I'd like you to do is notice what these voices say to you when you're parenting. For instance, if you're taming your toddler and you're trying to figure out how to get them to behave, maybe the voice in your head says something like, you can't even control your own child. Or maybe the voice says, if you were home more often, maybe your child wouldn't act like this. Or maybe there's a really quiet voice that you wish were louder, saying you're doing the best you can, you're doing the best with what you have at the time. So when you notice these, write them down. And what we'll do next week is get to know those voices a little bit deeper and a little bit more authentically. Thanks so much for listening.